What you was going through?
Oh, I was molested.
Hmm.
Yeah, at 9 years old. So I think going through middle school, because at 9 I already had hips, damn near. Like I was shaping out. And after that, I realized like, as a child, you rationalize shit your own sick way. It's not right, but I told myself, okay, if I eat and I'm fat, they won't look at me like that. That won't happen to me again.
Mm-hmm. So who was it?
It was somebody that worked at the Boys and Girls Club. I went to the Boys and Girls Club.
Someone older,
Yes,
grown.
grown.
Damn.
Yeah, he was probably 20.
Okay, so why didn't you feel comfortable like telling your mom or anybody?
I think I know because as a child, I thought, because my mama crazy, I got a crazy black mama. I thought as a child, if I tell my mama, she gonna kill this nigga.
Uh-huh.
And then my mom is gonna go to jail.
Right.
And then I'm gonna lose my mom.
Right.
And I don't have a dad.
Right.
So now, do you just not be a victim and sweep it on the rug and keep going because you see and hear so much about all the people that it happens to? So the fuck what? Suck it up.
Mm-hmm.
Be strong. The same shit we teach our kids now, and I also thought because he was handsome and people would think that I wanted it.
So how long you been single? uh, no, you answer. I answered that. I asked you that later. All right, welcome to the Rich and Unemployed podcast, Uncut. I'm your host, Jonathan Dubaton, aka Finesse. And before we get started, make sure you guys check out the Patreon. I don't know if I'm gonna put this episode on the Patreon or what, but make sure you guys sign up for exclusive content. Make sure you guys check out the website, www.richunemployed.net. And I have a very, very special guest. Introduce yourself, please.
Well, for those of you who do not know me,
Don't know.
they don't know me.
Mm-hmm.
My name is Brii Renee. I go by Brii Renee straight from the A. I'm a radio personality, actress,
Mm-hmm.
producer now. I produce my own movie
Mm-hmm.
and talk show host on Revolt's Black Girl Stuff.
Mm-hmm. Renee from the A. You said that on the radio?
I do. That's my tagline.
You think you're cool?
I am.
Hmm. So, how long have you been doing this radio personality hosting?
I started radio while I was waitressing at the strip club. So 6, 7 years now. hmm
How you start? Like, how did that even happen? Like, did you want to do that, or is it just an opportunity fell in your lap?
I definitely went to school for film and television at Georgia State, but I had already graduated, wasn't doing nothing with it, waitressing. I had lost a lot of weight and blew up on social media. My transformation picture kept going viral. I gained like over 150,000 followers in like a short amount of time. And then because I was so fine and sexy, everybody called me on to the radio. I got called on to, at the time it was J Nix and the Dirty Boys. And at Streets it was Ferrari and DC. They had the 404 Boy show.
Mm-hmm.
So both of those shows called me on to be the model. One was like model of the week or Bay of the week or something, and then model Mondays.
Uh-huh.
I went on, did both of those as just a pretty girl. And then I popped my shit. And then right after, they were like within around this time of the year too. Both of the program directors pulled me aside and they were like, "Hey, have you ever thought about doing radio?" And I was like, "I do this. I went to school for this." And then I low key was double dipping. I was working at both
Mm-hmm.
for about 6 months before I got caught.
Caught?
hmm
What do you mean caught?
The program director at Streets found out that I was basically interning. I wasn't on paperwork.
Uh-huh.
And both of them were teaching me the ropes of radio.
Mm-hmm.
But I was doing both because I felt like one of them gonna give me a job.
Mm-hmm.
And whatever whoever doesn't, they'll teach me something for the other place. So, anyways, the streets program director found out I was working there. He was like, "You have to make a choice. You can't learn. You can't do both." He gave me 2 weeks in the street, told me to think about it, and then I made my choice.
Mm-hmm.
And then they offered me a check.
All right, so you lost weight. You're fat. You're big.
Mhm.
Like how big?
I was the biggest I weighed was 240, 235.
Damn.
Yep,
I never tell.
I know. I'm tall.
So you've been like big your whole life?
I was big my whole life. I was the bigger, thicker girl in high school. Bigger than what actually my high school weight. I'm probably looking like how I looked in high school, but that's not how you was supposed to look in high school.
Uh-huh.
But and of course, go to college, freshman 15, all that add up, you get to be two something. And yeah, I was never the fine, sexy girl. Like I was the oh, you cute for a big girl.
Mm-hmm. Why
Girl.
was you big though? Like what? Why?
I think family. I'm from Atlanta, so I don't really like my mama wasn't cooking healthy shit.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, wait, can I curse?
Yeah, you could curse.
Oh, my bad.
Uncut.
Oh, yeah. My mama, I grew up on oxtails, collard greens,
Uh-huh.
black eyed peas, cornbread. Eat all the food on your plate. You not getting up till it's done. They also not portion controlling. They giving me grown people portions. And then I went through something kind of traumatic when I was younger, and I started to eat my feelings. So I felt like maybe that won't happen to me if I'm fat.
Mm-hmm.
So I kind of like ate to mask myself.
Mm. What you was going through?
Oh, I was molested.
Mm.
Yeah, at 9 years old. So I think going through middle school, because at 9 I already had hips, damn near. Like I was shaping out. And after that I realized like, as a child, you rationalize shit your own sick way. It's not right. But I told myself, okay, if I eat and I'm fat, they won't look at me like that. That won't happen to me
Mm-hmm.
again.
Mm-hmm. So have you like ever talked about that?
To friends and family. I did not share that to anybody at all until I was in my 20s. I didn't even tell my mom. I didn't tell anybody. I didn't tell nobody.
Nobody.
Not a soul. No one in the world knew.
Have you ever done an interview? Like somebody just interviewed you, asked you, like, not just about that, but like just an interview.
Yeah.
Not like not Dave Shan. I know the episode is getting really good. Before we dive any deeper, I need to get into the sponsor for this today's episode. Being an entrepreneur, creating and maintaining a business is tough. We all know this. There's 1,000 other people that's grinding just like you. What I'm getting at is you don't have to do this alone. Did you know that there's a morning call every day, Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. Eastern? It's called the Morning Meetup, made for you. It's created by David Shands, the top entrepreneur who built multi-million dollar businesses. Yes, you heard this correctly. This is a group made by entrepreneurs for entrepreneurs. Do you feel stuck? That means you need to get into the room with high level entrepreneurs. Get in the room. Basically, if you're tired of holding your own weight and it's entrepreneurship, you need to join www.themorningmeetup.com. Join, connect, grow. I'll see you guys there. It's back to the episode.
No, I've done interviews,
Okay.
but not like
Mm-hmm.
not where we talked about that. No, but I'm an open, honest person. If it come up, it come up. I'm
Right.
not tripping.
Uh-huh.
It's my truth.
Oh, that's traumatizing. Does it still affect you to today? Like,
I think so.
in what ways?
Um, I think it's a trickle down effect. I think because I did not speak up for myself in that moment and I never told, I struggle with speaking up for myself in real life.
Mm-hmm.
I can know some shit not right, but I won't necessarily. And I hate that, but I'm working on that. Um Also because I made myself like a fat girl. I made myself a fat girl. I had to, and then I lost weight. It's like I'm unlearning how to be a fat girl.
Mm-hmm.
With like that's a lot in its own. You date like a fat girl. You know what I mean. You operate. Sometimes I still dress like a fat girl. It's like no girl, you got this badass body. Show that shit off.
Mm-hmm.
But you feel, it's unconsciously you carry it with you. I think trauma never leaves our body.
I believe that.
Hmm.
So who was it?
It was somebody that worked at the Boys and Girls Club. I went to the Boys and Girls Club.
Someone older,
Yes,
grown.
grown.
Damn. Mm.
Yeah, he was probably 20, 19, 20, somewhere in there. He wasn't like an old ass man, but he was grown. I was 9.
And I just had to ask, like, did like it was like he had sex with you?
No, he molested me.
What does that mean?
Inappropriately touched me and made me do inappropriate things to him.
Damn. I feel like that is just I can't I don't know. That's just not me though. Like I never could ever, just look at a little girl like that. Wow.
Yeah. Well, it's some sick motherfuckers out here.
Mm-hmm.
So it's a lot of niggas that do it. And then you be surprised because they don't look like what you think um somebody would do that look like.
Mm-hmm.
They look normal.
Have you seen him
I have never seen him after that. No. I actually never went back to the Boys and Girls Club.
after that day?
Mm-mm. I told my mom I didn't want to go back there. She was like, "Why?" I was like, "I just don't like it. I don't want to go there."
Okay, so why didn't you feel comfortable like telling your mom or anybody?
I think well, I know because as a child, I thought because my mama crazy. I got a crazy black mama. I thought as a child, if I tell my mama, she gonna kill this nigga,
Uh-huh.
and then my mom is gonna go to jail,
Right.
and then I'm gonna lose my mom,
Right.
and I don't have a dad.
Right.
So now do you just not be a victim and sweep it on the rug and keep going because you see and hear so much about all the people that it happens to? So the fuck what? Suck it up.
Mm-hmm.
Be strong. The same shit we teach our kids now, and I also thought because he was handsome and people would think that I wanted it.
Mm-hmm.
They would just assume I could just being the fast ass little girl.
Mm. Like was you into boys back then? Like was you
I don't even know if I had my first kiss yet. I think that might have been it.
kissed? He kissed you?
Yeah,
Huh.
sick. I know.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
It's okay. Why not the police? Same reason? Because your mom gonna find out. And
When do black people call the police for help? I never, never been in trouble and was like, let me call the police.
hmm
I don't think that's something that we naturally do. I don't think I thought that far. No, that was never, it was to tell my mom, but then I stopped myself because of that.
hmm Okay, so
That's crazy. I'm telling you all my business.
you ain't just telling me. You telling me.
Everybody, all my goddamn
I
business.
mean, I think it's. I think
Don't use this shit against me.
what I mean. I think that. I think it probably could help someone. Um, even people with children, or maybe like young women that like it probably happened to, like that don't know how to deal with it, because it didn't happen to like a lot of women,
A lot.
and some women don't speak about it. So
Ever. I was 21 before I told anybody.
it's crazy.
Crazy.
How do you how do you prevent things like that?
I think it's not so much about what we teach our daughters, it's about what we teach our sons.
Mm,
Cause like my mom told me everything. Like, if anybody put their hands on you, I'll fucking kill them. You come tell me. But that made me fearful of even telling her. Um, so I don't think that my mother could have done anything differently to prevent me from being in that situation. The only thing that could have been done differently was for men to stop or for us to teach our boys that that is not okay.
Mm-hmm.
That it don't matter what her body look like, it's about her mental capacity, her age, her consent. You know what I mean? It doesn't matter. The age gap does matter.
Mm-hmm.
Like you 20 years old. You shouldn't even, like you said, find me attractive. But I don't get it. But I now that I'm older, I see how men be like, oh damn, she curved out. But it's like I'm a child at the place that you work at. You know I'm a child.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? So stop using your power to take advantage of the situation. And then nigga said something. He knew what he was doing. He and then that's when you ask me, like, that's another thing. Like some of the sick ass shit that he said, I still hear to this day in my head. I know it's not true. But that don't stop me from hearing it. It's like you get shot. You still hear that gun go off, even though you're not being physically shot again.
What do you say?
Some weird shit.
I don't even want to know. Never mind.
Yeah, let's not go down that road.
Mm. I guess it.
What a heavy way to start.
Oh, this is good. Oh, this is great. Damn. I mean, I guess yeah, it does start with men, like teaching boys, like how to properly like be around women, how to not mistreat women, how to like control like the urges that you have. I don't even know if it's urges. It's just I don't know. Some people be mentally sick though,
Mentally fucked up.
so
You gotta be.
you gotta be to do shit like that to even like touch any young person because boy niggas be touching little boys too.
Yeah. It's the predator.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think you can teach the prey how not to be prey. You're a child. You're innocent. Your guard is down. You're not fully aware. You don't even have those spidey senses as adults. You know how our intuition tell us like, nah, this gonna be some bullshit.
Mm-hmm.
We don't have that as children yet.
Mm-hmm.
So it's teaching the predators not to be predators, but good luck with that.
Or it could teach the kids, the youth to speak up.
Yeah, but if I had spoke up, that would not have changed what happened to me.
No.
Only thing that would change is me being labeled as a victim. And that's something even now I'm like, what the fuck am I talking about?
Mm-hmm.
Because I don't ever want to be labeled as a victim.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want to have to wear that. I don't want to be the voice for victims. I don't want to have to talk about that everywhere I go. I don't want to do no more podcasts where I'm talking about it. It just happened. We just came up and it's
Mm-hmm.
organic. But I don't want to I don't want I don't want that. And I don't think any person who's been through that wants to have to carry that.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? So speaking up, yes, you could put that person away. Yes, it might could stop him from doing it to somebody else, but it's still other people out there that's doing this shit.
True. All right, so like from that point, did it affect like dating? Like you didn't date at all, like being this big girl, or like would you
Oh no,
still?
I dated. I kept a nigga being. I tell people all the time. It was way easier to date. Of course, I dated like at a normal age in high school, 15, 16. I had a boyfriend. Um, but it was easier to date when I was bigger
Why? How?
because guys who liked me for real and liked me for me. They wasn't just trying to fuck.
Mm-hmm.
They liked me because of my personality. They liked me because I was smart. They liked the real inside of who I am. But now, when you in the body of a bad bitch, now everybody is you get it's like quality over quantity or quantity over quality.
Mm-hmm.
I'm getting way more offers, of course, and some women will feel like the richer the niggas is the better. But it's like when you sit down with these niggas, they be stupid
Mm-hmm.
or substanceless or just have lack of conversation. So it's like, mm, this shit was way easier when I was bigger. I'm not willing to go back
I
to
was
that.
about to say.
I don't know. I'm not willing to go back to that
Mm-hmm.
because I like who I am now and I'm way more confident in the body that I have and like how I carry myself. And I feel good because I take care of myself. But it is harder.
Mm-hmm. So you was having sex, right? Like up until your
What?
teenage years, you still having sex?
No, no, no. I didn't have sex. I like physically lost my virginity at 16.
Okay.
Like, I mean, that's teenage years. Yeah.
Yeah, that's normal.
Yeah.
Mm. Okay, so all right, now that you're, wait, how old were you when you lost this weight?
I was like 25,
25. So okay, how do
32.
you know?
Well, oh my goddamn.
You could have said 30-ish, you know what I mean? But I'm asking now that you went from that to this, and that you get all this attention now. Like, okay, these girls like they go get their body done, right?
Mm.
They really wasn't. I ain't gonna say nothing. They really wasn't that bitch,
Them,
but
yeah.
and like now that they got their body done, like now they head big. You know what I'm saying? Like they feeling themselves. Like, was you ever, or have you ever? Do you feel like I don't know what I'm trying to ask you, but do you?
Did I go through that phase?
Yeah, they like attention seeking.
I don't say. I think that I was proud and like wanted to show off the weight I had lost because that shit took a lot of fucking work to lose over 50 pounds. It took a lot. So I'm like, oh, you gonna see these abs,
Mm-hmm.
you
You see
know?
the ad right now?
Well, not today.
Oh.
I gotta be a little, because I gained a little bit back,
Mm-hmm.
but because I was like a little about 20 pounds less than what I am now at my smallest, and I did gain some of it back because of the attention.
Mm-hmm.
So that's what I say. I wasn't doing it to get all this attention, but once I started to get it, I was like, whoa,
Mm-hmm.
this still too much for me, you know. So I then got a little lax and gained about 20 of it back. Now I'm trying to get back to that 20 I lost because I do think I feel better. I look better at smaller, but it wasn't for nobody else.
Mm-hmm.
It was for me. And it almost felt like I had fully overcame what happened to me
Mm-hmm.
because I gained the weight to hide and to cover up that.
Mm-hmm.
So like once I lost the weight, it was like, oh yeah, like I'm new, I'm me. Fuck that nigga. Like, he can't stop me. He no longer has any hold on my life. Cause I done lost the weight. That was
Mm-hmm.
So now that once I got to that point, yeah, I went through that phase of where a guy would say, oh, you out here just looking for attention. But I wasn't looking for attention. I just felt good
Mm-hmm.
for the first time in years.
I think a lot of women could say that.
Uh,
I feel good
I
now.
feel
Like,
good. I look good and everything I put on. I wanna look good and feel good. But then I don't know if every woman feels that way. The way I felt, like when you walk outside and literally every single nigga is breaking his neck. It's like you're with a woman. Stop. like you know what I mean? It's annoying to a certain degree.
I mean, but you're light skinned, tall, and thick.
So you can't miss me, is what you're saying.
Yeah, like you gotta double back. Like,
Who the fuck, who the fuck is that? Yeah.
it's just a normal thing.
I guess.
So how do you, when you're dating, how do you separate like the guys that really like you for you now,
Mhm.
or just your body?
You can kind of see they weed themselves out based on how they articulate themselves, the things that they say, how soon they jump out with trying to fuck or saying sexual shit.
Mm-hmm.
Because usually a guy who is looking to date you simply for sex fast track you, want to fast track you. Like whoa, slow down.
What you mean fast track?
Um, fast tracking, they want you to be their girlfriend super fast, or they are trying to get you to spend the night ASAP. They everything that come, but it's just coming so fast. And most girls at first you'll be like, oh my god, he really likes me, and then it'll burn out,
Mm-hmm.
and you'll be like, well, damn, I thought he really liked me. No, he was fast tracking you to get that pussy. You fell for it. Fast track you, or I love you within. You don't love me.
Mm.
You just met me. So they fast track you. But now it's not even about when I date, it's not even about, of course, his intentions matter, but I'm more so dating, and this is from that confidence level of do I like you?
Mm-hmm.
Do I see myself spending time with you? Do we have similar, can we hold conversations? Are you intellectually stimulating?
Mm-hmm.
Is there emotional intimacy? Is there other than chemistry that's so easy to find? Like you said,
Mm-hmm.
I'm a trifecta. I'm gonna find some chemistry. Nigga, it's gonna be some chemistry there
I
naturally.
said you trifecta.
You said I'm tall, light skinned, and thick. That's the
That's,
truth.
that's just the looks, though. That's just
But
looks.
I also am smart and have a great personality. So either way it go, I am a trifecta. But at the same time, it's like a lot of guys will be attracted to that. But I know me now enough to know that it don't matter how much attracted to me they are. If I'm not attracted to them, I'm gonna be bored,
Hmm. Hmm. Interesting.
or it's not gonna last.
So okay, like what's the ratio of you like when you meet real niggas and you meet these niggas that just want to fuck? Like, do you meet niggas that really like you, or is the majority of them that just want to fuck you?
I say
I think they probably it's a lot of people want to fuck.
it's a lot of just people that just want to fuck. I don't know the number, but yeah. And I think now because I've been fine for a while and
Fine for a while. It's funny that
I've been
you.
fine for a while and I've been popular for a while. A lot of niggas know I'm not going.
Hmm.
So they just took the bro route, which I respect.
Oh, oh, okay.
Yeah. Like a lot of celebrities, rapper, every type done tried, but they seen, oh damn, you're not going. All right, well, that's Brie. She cool as fuck.
Huh.
That's my homie.
All right. So how long you been single? That's no the first question I
Right.
ever. How long you been single?
6 months now.
I ain't been long.
Mm-mm.
Hmm. So what you doing?
I'm being I'm enjoying being single.
How long you was in that relationship?
I'm not even really enjoying it. I ain't doing shit. 2 years.
Okay.
Yeah. And it lacked the emotional um intimacy that I require.
The whole 2 years?
No. It actually took me to go through some shit to see that.
Like,
Um I lost my uncle this year who was like my father. I lost a pet. I took like I had like 3 deaths this year.
mm-hmm,
And so going through that and seeing like, damn, you couldn't even be there for me with real life shit.
mm-hmm,
I don't know if I want to go through real life shit with you.
hmm, damn,
Because at this point, I'm dating for real life, like
yeah,
for long term.
mm-hmm.
So I was like, damn,
He wasn't supportive at all. Like,
no. And was really weird to me because when I met him, he was mourning the loss of his brother. So I was super there for him.
mm,
I was the first year we were together, I was helping him grieve. And so, of course, when it came, it was other reasons in the relationship. I felt like, damn, this might not be the one. But that was the straw for me.
mm-hmm,
Because once it came around for him to be there for me, it was like, hold up, this is something I thought you could knock out of the park.
right.
Because you just went through this and I was there for you. So now it's time for you to reciprocate.
You know, some people can't deal with death. Everybody can't handle death the same way. They don't know how to.
Everybody doesn't handle death the same way.
Maybe he didn't know how to treat you. Maybe he didn't know what to do.
He didn't.
Hmm. So you broke up with him, and this is what you told him. Like, you wasn't.
Amongst the other list of things, too. I felt like he hadn't found his purpose as a man. He was still trying to find himself. And I felt like I was spending more time helping him than pouring into myself. And I'm just kind of tired of helping. Ain't nobody ever helped me. I'm
Mm-hmm.
kind of depleted.
So you want a completed man? Like that's
I don't think nobody complete.
to an extent, yeah.
You think so?
Yeah, like a man that has his shit together.
Up a
That's
little bit. I just don't want to help. It got to come already kind of built.
mm-hmm,
Now I can come in and put my little finesse.
uh-huh.
Yeah. I don't want to do it from the ground up no more. I
Oh,
didn't do
that's
that.
that's what it was, the ground up.
Yeah.
You made more money than him.
Not in the beginning, but yeah, it ended up being that way.
Mm,
But I don't have a problem with that. I've been in another relationship where I was making, especially when I was waitressing.
mm.
I was supporting the man.
Yeah.
Mhm. Helping him get his career off. But that's what I'm saying. I didn't have a problem with doing that because he became who he was supposed to be and he is a millionaire in his field doing what the fuck he was supposed to be doing. Cause I saw the vision.
So okay, what happened with that relationship? You built this man up, and now he's.
Well, that one ended because I got fined.
I don't get it.
And when I got fined and me working at the strip club and all of that, he really couldn't handle the attention that I was getting.
Oh, damn. So he broke up with you?
Nah, I broke up with him. I what I was like, you know how you fight so much, so you like just fuck this. Like
Yeah.
it's mutual.
Hmm. I made this podcast last night, and I was saying like relationships don't make sense.
They don't. But why you say that?
Um, the concept of it, like we get together, it's a verbal agreement, and like it's not even for sure thing that we're gonna like be together forever.
Hmm.
And like in this time frame that we're together, like we kind of control each other's lives. It's like, oh wait, you can't do this. Like, I'm telling you, you can't do this shit. Or it's like, it's just it don't make sense to me.
Yeah.
I don't like it. And then like people be in relationships and they don't even be happy, like arguing and shit. Why would I argue? Why would I want to argue? People feel like that makes them stronger. Like, oh, this making our bond stronger. No, laughing,
Argument.
yeah, going through shit.
I think going through shit might make your bond stronger because you get through the shit and now you know how to get through that situation.
I agree with that.
But not the arguing. And I don't want to argue no more. Like I'm at that point too. Like I think that we can both have difference of opinions.
Mm-hmm.
We can disagree,
Mm-hmm.
but that don't mean we gotta argue. We shouldn't be yelling and screaming at the top. And that was the issue in the last relationship. Like just cause I'm telling you how I feel, it don't mean you should be. Cause when I got a problem, I'm coming to you in this tone. So the fact that you at the top of your lungs
Mm-hmm.
calling me a stupid bitch and all this stupid shit, cause and I'm tripping and screaming,
Oh, cause he was wrong.
who was wrong?
Not you, him.
Oh yeah.
Once a motherfucker start yelling and
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Cause that's this tone I get when
mhm,
it's a conflict. So if I'm coming at you with this tone, that
that's
means
not okay though. Like,
why is not
it's not your regular tone. Like, you done lowered your voice. Like, it's like,
because I'm trying to let you know that it's not a conflict
mm-hmm,
just because I feel a certain type of way. I want you to hear me. So I don't want inflection or tone or passion to get you off guard.
yeah.
You know what I mean? I want you to understand fully where I'm coming from. So I'm gonna lower my tone and slow down my cadence so you can fully hear me and hopefully comprehend. Is that condescending?
I don't think so. I mean, I do the same thing, and I've had women that just hated it. Like I'm being sarcastic, or I'm being like,
Condescending. Some people think it's condescending.
I'm just, but I'm. If I use any other tone, it's gonna be an argument. It's gonna be
Then
a back and forth
then it's
fight.
no nigga, fuck you. Cause I done been that before.
Hmm.
I don't want to do that. Like you said, I
Yeah,
think that's tiring.
I hate arguing. I hate like fighting. I hate all that shit. I need to be a happy person. I need you to make me happier. I'm already a happy person. I need you to come in my life and I need you to make me a happier person. I need
And you don't always have to make me happy, but you can't come in here making me unhappy.
facts.
You can't come in here taking. We sometimes we can just coexist.
Hmm.
Like we don't gotta, you don't gotta do nothing for me. I don't gotta do nothing for you. We just be sitting here doing nothing for each other, but we enjoy each other's company that much. But it can't feel like I'm constantly pouring, constantly pouring, and you just receiving.
Right.
And because eventually my cup gonna be empty. And then if
But
you don't know how to pour back, then what are we doing?
hmm it's mostly men that pour in. Well, let me not say that.
I ain't never had a man.
Financially, financially.
Never had a man. I've never had a man take care of me fully
Mm,
ever. Like pay all the bills. Like my ex, he definitely put something on the bills because he was there all the time, but we didn't live together full time.
yeah.
So and I didn't require that because I'm a reasonable person. He bought me shit, nice shit all the time, but he didn't like to say a man's ever taking care of me. No, But I think that's my fault
Oh,
because I'm always dating people
beneath you,
that what
beneath you.
or I gotta fix. I like fixing people.
You just said you ain't doing that no more.
I know, but that's what I'm saying. In the past,
Uh-huh.
I liked fixing people.
Oh,
Feeling because I was, they rhetoric that they preach to women. I bought into that. Women don't buy into that bullshit. That hold a nigga down and be the realest bitch alive. That shit don't pay off.
man, hold a nigga down.
Don't do that shit. I done did it twice. I done rolled and died.
Hold a nigga down, please. We need y'all.
Die, ride and die.
Nah, I feel like
You can't do that for everybody because now I feel like I don't got. What if my husband really need me to hold him down? I don't got nothing left.
yeah, that's true.
I'm tired.
See, but a nigga will use whatever you give him, he gonna take. And I feel like when women do that, they put a nigga, that's their crutch, or like they babying a nigga, cause the nigga gonna figure it out one way or
He
another.
would figure it out.
And it's like, okay, when you come into a nigga life, and all right, you letting this nigga hold your car, you letting this nigga live at your crib, or you, it's like this nigga getting used to that shit. He's getting lazy for himself, like,
You become a nigga crutch.
mm-hmm. And
And I won't say that I ever, neither one of them were like complete bum ass niggas. Like I just was, you know what I mean? But I held them down in different ways. Like those my two serious adult relationships and I did hold them both down. But one, like I said, I held him down for a good reason. He had a plan, he was executing his plan, and his plan worked. He was
mhm,
actually putting in the work and he became who he was supposed to be. And I watched it happen. It's a beautiful thing, and I don't regret it at all, even though I get nothing from it. Of course, the nigga done spent the block, but I just don't feel like that's for me anymore.
mm-hmm. Spin the block like try to be with you, but he couldn't take the attention that you still got.
But I think he couldn't take it then because he wasn't where he was supposed to be
Oh,
at.
okay.
So now he think he could, but I'm not willing to go down that rabbit hole either.
You don't go back.
Mm-mm.
Me neither. I mean, no.
Ain't no point.
Sometimes,
Ain't no
like
point.
in his situation, he wasn't he wasn't who he is now, and and you were kind of like a star, and when people look at you, like he don't even feel like he deserved you. Feel me? Like he ain't got enough money. He ain't, I don't know how he look, but like niggas like we get insecure about shit like that. Like damn, I got this badass bitch, and all these niggas looking at her like I'm pretty sure she gonna leave me for a nigga that got some money.
Yeah, that be in y'all head.
No, that be in their head,
Yeah, what they head.
cause she
So don't think like that. You manifesting.
true.
But I'll take some accountability. I was at the strip club too, looking, wearing the look waitress outfits that we wear. So that had to be hard. Seeing me go to work every day, I'm flirting with niggas for money, but I'm coming home to you and paying all these bills every night. So I felt like,
It ain't the same.
what the fuck is you tripping about, shawty?
It
The
ain't the
money on
same.
the dresser.
It ain't the same.
Yeah.
Cause we supposed to be the providers.
And that's what I think the major issue in that was. I think he began to resent me.
Mm. So what you looking for now?
I don't really know if I'm looking. Breakups feel like car accidents.
Traumatized? What?
Yeah. After you done been through, even though you gonna drive again, you just not super excited to get in the car.
Mm-hmm.
Cause you done been through a traumatic ass car accident. So I'm like, I'm not really like, oh, I'm ready for my next relationship.
Right.
I don't think I'm ready for another relationship right now. I think that this is the first time I've ever gone through grief for real. So I'm still navigating that and I'm still dealing with that and I'm in a new space in my career and I'm exploring that and I'm open to having a friend or friends. I don't want anything serious.
What kind of friends?
Like I think I need more male friends.
Like real bros or
Yeah.
oh, okay.
Like real bro, like real bro. Yeah, I need more bros. Cause I grew up because I was the pretty big girl. I had a lot of homeboys. I was a tomboy.
Mm-hmm.
And I miss having that male perspective and you just get things differently from men. I do have a lot of female friends still, but I miss that. So when I got fine, I kind of like separated myself from them. I got one that's still cool, but he don't live here no more.
You got one friend.
One homeboy, one male friend.
What about all the friends you, well, all the guys you put in friend zones?
They don't count.
Why not?
It's like you friends on them, so you don't gotta talk to them no more.
But they can actually be friends, like real friends.
No, because they want to fuck.
That is true.
Yeah, I don't want to. I don't fuck my friends. So
Okay, so do you think that you being this pretty girl, because I had this conversation before, do you feel like you can really have a friend without them trying to
give me some.
give me some?
Do I feel like I can have male friends at this age that are not trying to fuck?
Yeah.
I think some, maybe a few, not a lot. You might get one or two.
What about attractive guys?
I think that's possible, especially if he attractive, because then he got hoes. So he, I'm another. So what? I'm just the bro to them, especially if they have a woman.
Now, how the fuck you? Well,
Yeah,
you're being a new friend.
yeah. I don't know
Ain't
how
no way.
many women gonna be.
You ain't taking that.
Ain't no way.
Ain't no way. Be like, hey, listen, I just this my new friend.
Shawty cool as fuck. Mm,
Nigga did that shit right now. Ain't no way.
I think you're right.
I think it should be like that though. I think like that's it's you should be able to like have friends.
I think that as long as I'm willing and open to meeting the woman, maybe she would be okay with it.
No,
Like if we all hang out and you see, I'm definitely not trying to fuck your man, and I'm not gonna come around like looking fuckable
not around her.
or him. I'm gonna wear like the hoodie, the sweat, like.
Can't do that all the time. There's no way.
As soon as he see me in the right shit, he like, damn,
Damn.
I want to fuck. I don't know. That's a tough one. I do want more male friends that are not trying to fuck though.
Yo, what's your Instagram? Briss, the name
Bree's the name.
Bree. Oh, Breeze.
It's supposed to be Bree is, but it wouldn't let me put two eyes.
Okay, well, hit her in a DM, y'all.
I don't really answer DM.
You don't? You answer mine.
But that's because I knew you.
You ain't know me.
I knew of you.
Oh,
Like, and you wasn't on no what's up, Shawty. You was like, hey, let's do a podcast. Like, this is what I do.
I don't think that was the first message.
I think that was the first message. I don't remember.
I think I said I think I said hey, and I said that your friend sent me your page. I think you just followed me or something.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And that's also a prerequisite. Like, somebody middleman that. So, of course, I answered it like, hey, you should follow this guy. I think you will do, you guys should link.
I should have did it back then.
What? The slid in the DM, the right, the China Holloway?
No,
Oh.
did the podcast then.
Oh, yeah. You should have.
Could
Never too late.
have been free. Cut that out. Hmm.
So, yeah. Hmm.
I want to ask you.
What are you?
33.
Oh, okay. I don't know why I thought you was younger.
I look younger.
You look 33.
Damn. Oh, damn.
I don't know. You just kind of gave me like younger, 28 ish.
I'll take that. I'll take that. Maybe it was prison.
You went to prison
Hmm.
for how long?
Not long. Like a little hiccup. Little,
Look,
little 3 years.
that's a amount of time.
I
I
get-
mean, it's not long, long, but it's still an amount of time to affect you.
Yeah, hell yeah.
How you feel like you like? What's something you took from prison that you feel like you still take with you every day now?
Can't waste no time. Can't take life for granted. 'Cause I seen a lot of niggas that just and that motherfucker wasting time, got 20 years, 15 years, 30 years. Just can't take life for granted. Like I used to just be like just a money hungry ass motherfucker. I hate like any type. I ain't gonna say any type of lick, but like I would like put my life in jeopardy to get some money.
Mm-hmm.
And like now it's like that shit ain't worth it. I can't do it no more.
Cause money come, money go.
I'm telling you, and it's so easy to make. That was just the only way I knew. Like, but I be around like multi-millionaires. Like I don't have to like try that shit. But yeah, it was a lesson learned, a life lesson. Like I had to go through that to like do this. I wouldn't even done this. I came up with this shit in prison.
Now,
All this shit. So,
what's something you feel like you had to heal from after prison?
well, my mom passed in prison.
Damn.
Yeah, that was like the toughest thing. And missing that, like thinking I had time, and I would tell her like not to come visit me and shit, just because I was like, like just. But that was like the time like I was supposed to like, connect with her for real. Like, yeah, come see me up here every weekend. And I was like, nah, I only got 3 years. Like, I'd have been in and out of jail like as a juvenile, so like I already knew what it felt like, seeing her come through the visitation room and seeing me in court and crying and shit. I was like, man, I don't even come up here. It's only 2, 3 years. But that was like the time like I was really supposed to like kick it with her, and I just took it for granted.
I can respect that.
Yeah. But I mean, it made me like a stronger person. It made me like when I got out of prison, I was just on go. Like I just, I was just on go. Every plan that I had, I was just going,
Execute.
executing.
That's good. If you could tell yourself something before prison to give you that same drive, what would it be? Like if you could talk to young Finesse before that 3 year bid, or even before the first time you went to juvenile, to be and execute at that level or be this person, what would you say?
I would have to tell him like where I'm at now or like where I'm headed. Like, bro, if you could see yourself in 5 years, you need to stick to that. And that's how I am now. Like, I don't know where I'm gonna be, but I got like a vision of it, and that's why I really be going hard as fuck because I know, you know what I'm saying? Like, I can envision where this shit gonna take me, and I already like it's bigger than what I can even imagine. Like, I don't even know for real, but I know. You know what
Mm-hmm.
I'm saying? If I could tell that nigga like, bro, nigga, fuck all that. But I couldn't even tell him that because he had to go through prison.
Yeah.
He had to go through that to sit down. Like I was moving so fast as a young nigga, like 26, 27, 28. I was moving fast. Like money was coming in. I was making like 100 grand a month. I was moving fast as fuck. Not thinking of like prison, not thinking of
None of the consequences.
nothing at all. At all. Like,
And that's what I think. I think that our journeys are so uniquely crafted for us to learn what we're supposed to learn in this life
mm-hmm,
that you can't take away things. Like you can't like even what we just the both of the traumatic experiences we just shared.
mm,
I don't feel like I would be fully me if I hadn't went through that.
right,
And like you saying, so I think sometimes we can't focus on I wish that wouldn't have happened. I wish that wouldn't have happened.
right,
It's like why did that happen and what was I supposed to learn from this? Because
mm-hmm,
that only happened to me for me to grow, for me
right,
to be a new, evolved, better person.
right,
So I think that's how we got to look at trauma or trial and heartache and pain and all the bad shit that we all try to avoid going through.
mm-hmm,
It's like you go through it for a reason because God is specifically trying to mold you. And it's a lesson in that that nobody could have just told you.
right,
Sometimes people say, they say sometimes some lessons are taught, some lessons are bought,
mm-hmm,
and bought meaning with time
yeah,
or your ass or you know what I mean, like you paid for that lesson,
yeah,
you know what I mean, and some of those be the lessons that stick with you the hardest, that mold you into who you were supposed to be the greatest. I don't think I would be wholeheartedly or well rounded as a woman. I would have probably just been another dumbass cute girl
yeah,
had I not been fat and not had to go through what I went through and not had my beauty to rely on.
right,
So now when I walk in the room and people are like, "Oh wow, you actually have a brain
mm-hmm,
and an opinion
mm-hmm,
and you're smart," it's like, Oh yeah, I do, but I wouldn't have had that had I just had my beauty as a crutch, like most women do in their early years.
Hmm. It's a lesson in everything.
It's a
You
lesson.
can't regret it. You just got to go through it and figure out why did it happen, or what can I learn from this, and how can I like use this moment, use this opportunity, like even if you're like going through like, oh, you comfortable
Yeah.
now? Use this moment to like level up.
Mhm.
Because like with emotions, like that's energy. Like you can use that shit as fuel.
Mhm.
And like I was so mad, I was so angry and sad, like sitting in prison, like damn, I didn't miss my mom's funeral. Like I got out mad as fuck. Like shit, I ain't got nobody to console me. I ain't got no like. That's the only way for me to like grieve is to like be successful.
Well, I'm proud of you.
Well, thank you. I'm
'Cause
proud of you.
thank you. People don't take that. I know what for to feel grief for the first time in life and to be free and still and you know what I mean and to be able to go through the funeral and do all of that and the anger that I still carry
Yeah.
from that. And so for you to have those added layers of anger and to use it for your good and not come out angry and hurting people
Mm-hmm.
or angry and still being down the wrong path, that's a major accomplishment.
Mm-hmm.
Some people never
Bounce back.
bounce back from shit like that.
Mm-hmm. I wonder who you would have been if you never went through
Probably wiped up.
that. Wiped up.
Yeah.
Damn. Wiped up.
Yeah, I probably would have been wiped up, a cute ass little basketball, football player, wife, kids, being like a bimbo.
Because you'd been pretty your whole life and
Yeah.
slap snatch.
Take that back. My mama wouldn't have let me do that. Like my mama used to tell me, so what you cute?
Mm.
That don't mean shit. This world gonna chew you up and spit you out because you
Facts.
cute. Don't nobody give a fuck about you being cute. So my mama always did instill education. But I don't know. I think life would have been easier maybe.
Mm.
A lot more shit would have been handed to me.
Mm-hmm.
Who knows? We'll never know her.
Pretty privilege.
Pretty privilege. Hate talking about pretty privilege.
Yeah.
Only because it's a double side. Like when you get people like me who I am pretty and I am gorgeous and I have this body, but like I said, you get quality, you get quantity over quality. And that is an issue. It's like, is that a privilege to have a bunch of bullshit thrown your way? There are privileges in it that I will not deny. Like, man might hold a door or be nicer or sweeter or, you know what I mean? Versus the bigger girl, he like, well, that bitch got it. Like, you know what I mean? Like, or, guys are looking to do more things for you faster when you're pretty. My trainer tells me the bigger you weigh, the more you pay.
Mm-hmm.
So
Mm-hmm.
bigger women, men do look at you as a target, as like a easy, let me use her. When you pretty, they don't look at you like that. They still trying to use you, but for physical beauty.
It's crazy because you had both. Like you had you was
Yeah,
bigger.
I lived both.
Yeah, it's crazy.
So I can see through all the
Mm-hmm.
bullshit.
Mm. That's funny as fuck.
Yeah,
So have you ever considered getting your body done?
for sure. I think every woman alive has considered getting their body done.
Mm-hmm.
Every day I fight with like, just go get lipo
Why though?
because it's such a struggle
Let me tell
to
you this. Like niggas appreciate the natural body.
y'all say that.
Listen, this is what it
But
is.
that's not what y'all liking on Instagram. That's
This
not who y'all DMing.
let me explain. The thing is, women with those bodies, that's a fantasy. And it's like you really don't take them serious. It's like we just want to get our rocks off with them.
Mhm.
But like women with natural beauties, like you really look at them a little different. Yeah, we probably still want to fuck, but like you can think long term with them. Like girls with big booties, like we already know they probably ran through. This is what we think. Like ran through, you know what I'm saying? Like she didn't like every nigga that had it because like that's what
Cause every nigga want her.
yes. And ain't no nigga taking them serious for real because why every ain't none of them not all of them, but most of them single. How you bad as fuck? You got this perfect ass body, but you still single.
Mhm.
Cause niggas ain't really taking you serious. Niggas just use you for what they want for real, and then next,
But that happens even if like if you're beautiful and don't have a brain, that will happen to you.
Well, yeah, that's true.
regardless. So you got to be smart whether you get your body done or not. And that's what I
Yes.
think women, like you said, you got to be smart about it. You have to protect this investment of yourself.
Got to.
You got
You
to,
got to invest in the investment
yes,
because shit, you got this body and it's like, damn, no, nothing else come with this shit.
exactly.
Nothing.
Nothing.
Damn, you got a fat ass. Well, I'm definitely gonna use it.
Yeah.
It's like nothing else. Like I can't wife you for real. Like you can't fucking.
And that's sad because women think we one a lot of women are trying to get their body done or want to get their body done. Like I've never wanted to get my body done for another man, for a man. It's
Right.
been because I want to feel good and look good.
But you already feel good and look good.
Sometimes, some days I don't. Sometimes I'll be like, look at that. I cook on. Like, they need to suck that shit out.
No, that shit is.
Then the bra fat and the back row, and then I need to get my titties done. Like all that. Women think all of that. We are the most critical people on ourselves, but men do not care. And I'm telling you, they don't care because I was fat and was still pulling niggas.
Trying to tell you, we don't give a fuck about.
And it was some niggas you would be surprised was trying to holler at me. And that was big.
Mm,
Because I was in strip club. So I seen all the same niggas,
hmm
mind you. But some of them didn't pay me any mind. When I lost the weight, then they was all on my head. But I'm like, nah, nigga, back then you ain't want me.
Nah.
Now you all on me. I felt like a nigga that made it to the league.
hmm
Like, look at all these little broke ass bitches on my dick now. That's how I felt.
But still, still,
Yeah, it is. I think that we gotta just hold true to like, cause even if you do, that's what keeps me from getting my body done. Even if you do get your body done, you still gotta work out. You
yeah.
still gotta go hard. You still gotta change how you eat, or you still gonna be shaped bad. You still gonna be big
I've known women that got their body done and went right back to their eating habits and
and big as hell.
just disappeared.
Ass don't even fit in their pants no more.
Mm-mm.
Now you built like an auntie.
No, auntie.
So
Yeah.
you still the fact that I know I still have to do that, it's like, damn, I might as well just do that.
I say keep your natural body. It's gonna be a time where like that shit is gonna be like
I was thinking about that with my face.
the face.
Hmm.
Which one?
Like,
Botox?
well, I think Botox is fine. It just freezes what you have. But like, now women are getting fillers, lip fillers.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what the fuck they doing to their chin. I don't know why that's even necessary. But they're doing cheeks and lips. And I looked at myself on the way here. And I was putting on my lip liner. And I was like, you got some little bird ass lips. And I was like, but don't get your lips done. Because at the end of the day, this is a vintage face. And just all things vintage hold their value. And so let everybody else fuck their face up. And then you're gonna be the last one standing with an original
Real
face.
shit. That shit is gonna be uncommon. Like, damn, like you natural.
Like this your real face? Like the
Real
one
body.
the real one I was born with,
Man, listen.
gonna
Real,
fuck the game up.
real hair, real everything.
Everything.
You don't even know. You tripping. But it's gonna be a time where too, like, you gonna have to always keep that shit up because like you done had this shit for 10 years and like now this shit, like
Yeah.
you older now you look in the mirror and look at your real self, you're like, damn.
Yeah. And I always been a person that like I got on the shelf. This helped me so much. When I was working in a strip club, I was like 19 and ass shots had first came out, like before the Kim K's, before they was like mainstream, when just strippers was getting ass shots.
Hmm.
And I'm like, damn, I always wanted a fat ass. Like that, because I always had hips.
Hmm.
But my ass, I had to grow into my ass. Like I had to get my grown woman weight to
Yeah.
get my ass for real. So, and my ass still ain't really the biggest ass, but it's nice. But I wanted ass shots so bad. And I even had a dude, the dude I was talking to at the time was like, oh yeah, he was getting ready to get drafted. He was like, soon as I get drafted, I'm buying you ass shots. He was like, I want you to have, you my girl, you gotta have a fat ass. Was gonna pay for it and everything. And I really bitched up because I'm like, what kept me from doing it was you gotta know the shelf life on shit. Like if it ain't been around for 10 years,
Yeah.
we don't know what the shelf life on it gonna be. We don't know what it's going, how it's gonna affect your body. And the shelf life on ass shots is like 72 months. That shit like a lease on a car. Like it don't last. You know what I'm saying? They start sagging, and then it's unhealthy. And once the girl told me that they took, she had to go to a hotel to get it done here in Atlanta. Stripper told me she was like, "Yeah, I can set you up with the dude. I ain't gonna say his name." he was taking. She watched him take whatever it was in a syringe out of a Gatorade bottle and put it in her ass. I'm like, ain't no way in
I've
hell.
heard them stories. Hmm.
Why would I do let somebody put something in me out of a Gatorade bottle in a hotel room?
That shit crazy. The extremes that they go to just to get that ass fat, and she still let them do it.
She did it.
Yeah, go ahead. That probably was fix it flat.
Probably.
You know, the only enhancements we can get is teeth.
You said the only enhancements y'all can get is teeth.
Mhm.
No, now y'all get lipo. Niggas get lipo all the time. Don't let these niggas lie to you.
Lipo is a little suspect to me. I ain't gonna say it's teachers on, but
Niggas is getting lipo.
yeah, but I ain't.
No, you're slim. But it's niggas out here that's getting lipo. And I heard you can get something done to your knees to make you
Oh, to
taller.
make you taller. Yeah, I heard
And I heard you can get your peen enhanced.
that. I'm scared because that shit might never work again.
What if it don't? And that's what I'm saying. It gotta
Ain't
be
no
around
way.
for 10 years for you know. And
Uh-uh.
they be like, oh yeah, your thing still work, but your arm go numb every night. Like what the fuck? Like you, how would we know that? 60% chance of your heart stopping when you sleep. Like what?
Yeah, that shit crazy. The world is kind of like it's just transitioning into like just a bunch of fake shit, enhancing yourself. I'm okay, bro. If I got a small dick, then just so be it. Goddamn it. I don't, but I'm like,
He like for clarity
yeah.
for the bitches that's
I
listening.
don't need nobody. You know what I'm saying? But teach his own. Like I ain't knocking nobody for doing that shit. Do you? Whatever makes you happy in this world.
I think you got to do what make you happy,
Got to. And just live with, the consequences. Whatever that might
but
be,
be careful.
for sure. But you should stay natural.
I'm fighting. I'm
Fight
fighting the good fight
every day.
every day.
Don't let these girls get you like that
Every
little arm fat, man. That shit is nothing.
day looking like damn. It look like I can cook.
A little
I
sag on the
can't
face.
cook, but still. Yeah, I just said let me pick my titties up right before the interview.
There's nothing wrong with it.
Cellulite, all that shit.
That shit is sexy.
They say that until you be like, you fat bitch in an argument.
So
That's why you fat. Yeah.
tell me about this movie. Um, I ain't seen it yet, but I heard it's really good.
Yeah. So me, myself, that's me. Me, my friends, B. Simone, Ernestine Morrison, and Jackie O, we put our money up. We produced our own movie. We starred in our own movie. And now we have a full length feature film
Hmm.
that is going to drop November 10th, Thursday, November 10th. And we're charging $9 to watch it on Mandolin. And then from there, it's going to go to network.
That's what's up.
And it is like a modern day set it off in Ocean's 11.
That's what vibe it gave me. I
Yeah,
think one of y'all looked like y'all was Queen Latifah in that bitch.
me.
That was you. Yeah, that was up. And y'all spent like $500,000, like almost like to spend that amount of money.
And
Like
not know if you're going to get it back.
you feel me? Like you really got to be confident in motherfucker. What was the conversation like? Like, okay, listen, this is how much it's gonna cost y'all.
Well, we didn't go in thinking it was going to cost that much.
Uh,
We went in thinking it was going to be half of what we actually spent.
yeah, between four people, so like, okay.
Yeah, so we split that down. We like, all right, I could do that. I still wiped out my savings for it. You know, I ain't be Simone.
Mm-hmm.
Ernestine married.
Yeah,
So she got a husband to fall on. That was just mine. So I'm like scared as hell. But I feel like if you don't bet on yourself, then how can you ask somebody else to bet on you? And as a working actress, I'm auditioning every day. I got to audition due tomorrow. I audition every single day with my agents. And I looked at myself like, how can you not want to or be afraid to put up this many bands
right,
for yourself, but you want a network to put that up?
right, right.
So put your money where your mouth at. Put your money where your craft at. Put your money where your talent at. Put your money where your heart at. And this what you want to do. then you got to show people that you can do it. And we got so many great examples right now of like Tyler Perry and the Will Packers that show us that it can be done. And no, your first one out the hit, this might not be
Yeah.
I'm lying, this shit good as hell.
Yeah.
But but your first one might not be a blockbuster hit, or you might not make like we might not make 3-4 million off of this. That's okay. I did it. How many people can say they produced the film? I know what it looked like. As long as I get my money back
Right.
and make a little bit extra on top, then I could come back and keep doing it. It's
Right.
sometimes we be looking for, or some people are so afraid to invest because they want the big win. You gotta sometimes it take a whole bunch of small wins to get to the big one.
It's a fact.
They all add up.
Mm-hmm.
They all add up. So we went in, put our money in, thinking it was gonna be half of what it cost, and then of course because neither one of us had really made a movie before, we realized like, oh wait, we want the shit done right. No, we do got to spend a little bit more money. We do got to do this. We got to add this in post. We need this person to edit. We need this specific great person to do the coloring.
Yeah.
So that should run up. That should add up.
Gotta believe in yourself.
You got to believe in yourself.
Damn.
But that's all I've been doing. My whole life is believing in myself. I was waitressing at the strip club before I was ever on anybody's mic opened for me. I had to believe in myself to even leave the strip club. My family owned the Blue Flame. You know how many people told me my whole life, that's so cool, you're gonna run the Blue Flame. So when I'm deciding to chase my dreams and I'm staggering between, do I stay a waitress and just wait and learn, like I know this industry? Do I just, continue to do this and eventually move up and hopefully, run the club? Or do I chase my own dreams?
Yeah.
That took guts. I went halfway across. I went across the country to LA to take acting classes every single week for 2 years when I left the Flame.
Damn.
2 years, because the only job I had here was on the radio, and I was on Saturdays and Sundays. I would fly Sunday after hosting. I used to host a karaoke night at Whiskey Mixture. Shout out to all the real niggas that used to come, because that shit used to be lit. But I used to host karaoke, get on the plane, go straight to LA on the red eye. I would go to class, Tasha Smith acting class, Monday nights. I would get right back on the red eye because I ain't have nowhere to stay. So class over at 10 o'clock, I'm rushing to LAX so I can get on the midnight flight back to Atlanta. I done missed flights. I done slept in LA. You know, LAX ain't no 24-hour airport like us. I done slept and hid in that motherfucker. I done did. So once you go through the grind of it, it's like, why not bet on me? Ain't nobody, what else I'm gonna do? Ain't no going back. I can't go back to waitressing.
Damn.
And I could technically, but it's like, I don't want to do that. You know how many, and that's the streets. Really, the hood niggas and the strippers and the waitresses kept me out of going back. Cause you know how many of them came up to me and was like, bruh, you graduated out the Flame.
Yeah.
And because you did it, I know I can get out. If
Mm.
you did it,
Yeah.
I can make it out. Like you didn't come back and you know you could go back.
Yeah.
That keeps them going. So it's like I can't go back, bro. I can't.
That's dedication. That is dedication.
Mm.
Is that your first acting gig? That.
No, that's my first lead role. But I've been in Tales on BET every season. I've done Tasha Smith actually gave me my first acting role in the movie with Lil Mama, and it was called When Love Kills. I've done a bunch. I've done like maybe, but they small roles, like day player roles, or maybe a couple. I did Miss Pat. I did the new show. It ain't out yet, but Donald Glover just made a new show. It's not like Atlanta. It's something different. It's called Yellow, but that should be out next year. But I've done a bunch of things. It's like, oh, you won't set a couple days, but never the lead. This is my first lead role, and it's so different from every other role I've ever had because I have this curvaceous body, because I'm cute. I'm always the vixen.
Yeah.
I'm always the sexy girl. I'm always the side bitch or the stripper. I done played stripper a million times, side bitch, sexy vixen, whatever. But I've never been stretched in my talent. So that's why I'm creating this movie. I wanted to put myself in a completely different role than anybody had ever seen and show them that I can do. I could be a gangster. And I'm the hardest bitch in this movie. The realest one. Queen
Now,
Latifah braids and all.
Now, do you like continue to just like produce your own movie now? At this point, it's like shit. I don't really need nobody to put me on and shit. I can keep doing this shit.
Um, I definitely want to continue to produce, but no, I'm still auditioning
Hmm.
because that shit costs a lot of money.
It do.
And a lot of people want to be the boss, but they don't realize the amount of work and effort and time consumption that being the boss really is.
Hmm.
Sometimes I don't want to be the boss. Sometimes I just want to go and I'll help. I'm always going, because I've been the boss, I'm always going to show up and do, just like when we was in here, I'm like, did you check sound? This not my set, but I'm just making sure because I know, because I have that experience, right? I'm always going to show up and do that, but I don't want the responsibility every time.
Right, right.
So no, I want to continue. If it's a great project, I want to be a part of it.
Hmm.
I don't have to be the boss.
Me and Ernestine met this guy, bro. He makes, I forgot how much he said he make. He make over like $200,000 on like Facebook, doing like little 3 minute videos,
Hmm.
and like that's just like the new wave, like Country Rain, kind of like
Yeah, them
different style of
skits.
shit. I actually did a skit last night with him, um, but like that's like the new wave, and I always wanted to be an actor. I'm gonna be an actor. Like this is just gonna open,
Speak.
yeah, this is just gonna open the door for like other shit. But I'm just naturally an actor. I just know. I went to one acting class and I was like, yeah, I got this. I ain't gonna keep going to this shit. But I want to go back.
Hmm.
But I really don't need it because once that camera turn on, like I just, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I feel like you do need some training. Not you personally. I feel
Yeah.
like everybody needs some
Nah,
training.
it'd be like them little, you know what I'm saying?
Yes, little things. Like even B Simone said that that's her biggest regret going into this movie. She went into it relying on her gift.
Yeah.
And then she saw me and Ernestine and the work that we put. And she was like, "Oh, y'all really acting."
Yeah.
Like, so just, it's a craft. It's like anything, just like doing podcasts. It's an
Right.
art to this.
Mhm.
So yeah, you can just start and learn the art along the way, but you're gonna be way more equipped than somebody who never
Yeah.
studied this craft
Mhm.
that's just starting out doing it. You're gonna be like my guy, you don't know. Let me show you,
Right.
you know? So with anything that you do, whether it's podcasting, acting, producing, you gotta study it. In order to change the game, you gotta know the game.
Mm, that's a fact.
That's a fact.
Mm. All right. I'm gonna start going to acting classes again. I ain't going to LA though. I would though. Like,
You could do, and now we do have people here in Atlanta. When I was going to LA, it was literally, Atlanta wasn't all the way fully. This was 2018.
mhm,
So this was before the pandemic. This before everybody started to bring their production companies. It wasn't that many opportunities here as it is now. So now you could definitely find some stuff here.
yeah, I need to hone in on my craft. Cause this podcast shit, like when I first started, I wasn't. It wasn't like this. I wasn't that good, and I really, you know, what I'm saying, put some time into it.
Yeah, you got to put time into anything you want to do.
Mm. I think I'm gonna be like the biggest, one of the biggest actors for real though.
You could do it.
No, I'm serious though.
I'm serious. You can do it. Acting is a skill. You can learn a skill.
Mhm.
You can do it.
You motivated me though. Well, y'all did when I seen that, and when she told me how much money I spent, I was like,
Like, what?
yeah,
Y'all put up what? We did.
uh, that's what's up though.
That's my need. When does it come out?
Wow,
Because is it going to be before Thursday? No.
this Thursday,
Yeah. No.
2 days.
Yeah, no.
You know what? I actually thought about putting it out tomorrow.
That's what I'm saying. If it comes out tomorrow, I need y'all to go support. The movie comes out Thursday, November 10th. Click the link in my bio. Purchase a $9 ticket. You can watch it wherever you are, phone, tablet, smart TV, and you ain't got to sneak your snacks in.
Facts.
You can watch that shit in the crib, Netflix and chill. And it's a great chick flick slash action movie. Guys will like it too.
Little spill.
Yeah.
Make sure I go watch the movie. 9.99.
$9.99.
Yeah, I don't even spend money. I don't. I be borrowing Netflix, borrowing Hulu,
Jeez.
but I'm gonna spend my
Give us
9.99.
that
I'm
$9.
gonna give it to y'all. Y'all deserve it.
If you go to the movies, you gonna spend 15 on one ticket.
Yeah. So when I spend 9.99, I can always watch it.
No, you get it for 48 hours. It's only available for 48 hours because then it's going to network.
Okay. I guess I got you.
Yeah.
I got you.
You got that 9.
Just something about it. You know when that 9.99 go out your Apple.
Like, what the fuck did I just spend $9 on?
Damn, Apple be killing me, bro.
They
Like,
do, but don't it seem like Apple charge $9.99 like twice a month?
yeah, like where the
Like,
fuck they be coming from? Like, what are you paying for real?
yeah. Why is it so recurring?
I don't know.
Apple shit hitting like food stamps, the first and the 15th.
What's your goals?
Oh my God, I think I'm redefining them. I never thought I would be producing a movie. So now that I've done that, I actually want to make television.
What you mean?
I want to make TV. So movies are movies.
TV shows?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Like,
Sitcoms?
or even I want to make, yeah, not necessarily sitcom, but because sitcoms are kind of like comedy with a live audience and all that.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I want to make TV shows. I have like 2 TV shows in my head that I want to make.
Mm-hmm.
I think I might want to make another movie or two to get the money up for the TV shows. Um, I want to continue to grow as a talk show host. I want to be one of the biggest talk show hosts on television.
How did you even get into the talk show hosting, Revolt?
I manifested it.
How? What did you do? You wrote it down?
I wrote it down on my vision board. I've always wanted to be a talk show host.
Mm-hmm.
So when I started radio, that was okay, this is my way of getting to talk show.
Yeah.
Like I want to be like a Steve Harvey.
Yeah.
I want to be like the female Steve Harvey. Like, damn, that nigga got a lot of jobs.
Mm-hmm.
Like I want to be that. I want to host the Emmys. I want to host award shows. I want to host my own show, and I want to continue to grow on radio, be like the morning show. And then but yeah, so when I started radio, that's when I knew, like I knew before then, but I wanted to be a talk show host. And I've always made vision boards. Every single year I make vision boards, and I have them all on my wall in my room. And the one that I made in like 2017 or 18, I didn't use pictures, which is random because most of them you cut out pictures on for magazines. This one year I made, and it's even smaller than the rest of them, but I wrote Brii Renee in the middle, and then I wrote out like all the different things that I wanted, from owning a bunch of homes on the west side. I want to buy back the block. Um, to making a certain amount of money a month, to the brands that I want to work with as an influencer.
Mm-hmm.
I had them. And then I wrote on the side the networks that I wanted to be on. I was like, I want to work with these networks. And I didn't know in what capacity or how or when. I just put Revolt was number one. I had BET, Stars, HBO, and it's like two more on there. It's not that many. It's like 6 or 7 networks, but they're the major ones.
Mm-hmm.
I wrote them on there, and I always knew I wanted to be a talk show. I had on there a talk show host, as well, and just not next to Revolt. And Revolt wasn't even in Atlanta at the time, so I manifested it. I put it on my board, and then Revolt moved to Atlanta in March of 2022. They started to they already were doing the news show here, the Revolt Black News Show. They were working together this show that they're putting together that we are on now, Black Girl Stuff. They were scouting. It was not like an open casting call or nothing like that. They were scouting, and somebody that worked there just so happened to walk by the president's office and heard about the show and was like, "You can't make that show in Atlanta without Brie Renee from there.
Brii Renee from that.
You cannot make a show about black women in Atlanta without Brie Renee from there." And they brought me in. I did like a one-on-one interview with Monique, who's the president. And then from there, we went through a round of auditions. It's about 8 of us, 9 of us, and they narrowed us down to 4.
Damn.
It was the best of times and the worst of times. I got that news literally as I was in ICU with my uncle as he was dying. So it was like, why the fuck would you bless me with this right now, God?
Mm-hmm.
But, you know, he give you what you need when you need it, I guess.
Mm.
So here I am, 6 months later. Make sure you catch Black Girl Stuff on Revolt every Tuesday night, 9 p.m. And it hits the app Wednesdays, 5. And the app is free.
Period.
Since we know how we hate our $9.99.
I need to get back on my vision boards. I
You
mean,
do. Even if you write it out, that's why I be telling people you don't got to sit down with magazines and scissors because all those networks that I wrote, most of them networks I'm already on. I've been on BET. I've been on Stars. I was in BMF.
mm-hmm,
Oh yeah, that's another show I did. Been in BMF. Did that was on Stars.
mm-hmm.
I'm on the #1 show on Revolt. Like you can have whatever you want in this life. You just have to write it out and make it plain. And sometimes it's not your business on how. You know what I mean?
Right. Mm-hmm.
Cause what if I would have been like Revolt not even in Atlanta? I'm never moving to LA. I can't put that on there. I don't even know Revolt don't even have their own original shows.
Yeah.
At the time they didn't. But it's like, no, I want to work with Revolt because it's a black network.
Mm-hmm. I mean, what I've done is I created my own affirmation. Like I recorded, wrote down some stuff. I recorded it, put like some meditation music behind it, and then like I listen to it going to sleep, listen to it driving, and most of that stuff be coming in like.
If you believe it,
Mm-hmm.
if you think it, you're supposed to believe it.
Right.
Like, except for the negative shit. We think negative shit all the time.
Mm-hmm.
But if you think it,
The negative should have happened too.
if you believe it, that's what I'm saying. If you think it and then believe it
Mm-hmm.
and wholeheartedly believe it, it will come to life.
Mm-hmm.
And so a man thinketh, so he shall be. Like that's literally law. So be mindful of what you think and be mindful of what you believe. And so the fact that you are being mindful of that and you are regurgitating it to yourself and to the fact that you're believing it is in your subconscious, you eat, sleep, and breathing it, it's gonna happen. It's just a matter of time.
Right.
And sometimes it don't happen the way you think it's supposed to happen.
Right.
You know how many no's I got that I thought I was supposed to get, but had I got those yeses instead of no's, I wouldn't even got the yes that I'm so happy about now.
Right. Mm-hmm.
So you can't look at and worry about or stress yourself about the path or how it's supposed to look because you don't know. Sometimes God working, moving stuff out the way for you.
Mm-hmm. I truly believe that.
Mm.
Can't never really think about the how, like how it's gonna happen, how like you just have to believe it. You just have to write it down and just know. Even if it might take a year or two, who knows how long it might take. I tell myself I'm number one podcast in the world, and
You better speak it.
and people tell me that though, like I don't know where it be coming from. Like, bro, you got the best podcast in the world.
Cause,
People right there in my comments, and I never really said that to nobody. And when I started like seeing it and people telling me like, oh yeah, all right,
Cause people want to cater to such big affluent audiences. But the fact that your shit is real and relatable,
mm-hmm,
the niggas in the trap is watching your shit on
mm-hmm,
repeat. The hood bitches, the people that nobody is thinking matters,
right,
the people that have been forgotten about. Those people will be your loyalist supporters.
mm-hmm,
The Blue Flame run and been around for 45, 50 years.
50.
50 years. Yeah.
Didn't know that.
Over 45 years. Somewhere like 47, 50 years, right?
Mm,
Do you know that they've never ran a commercial?
mm,
Because they don't have to, because the hood niggas is gonna support that shit
right,
every single night of the week.
right.
I used to tell my uncle when I first was old enough to be in there, like, why don't we pay for Future or somebody to come here? For what? What? Them niggas gonna come here anyway.
Right, right,
If they want to, if enough they hear about it enough, he never would. He was so against. He broke down and got promoted certain nights of the week. But at first, it ran for 20, 30 years without ever having a promoter.
mm-hmm. Mm.
Good dope sell itself.
Every time, every time, every time.
So you make a great product. You cater to your audience. You talk to the real that can relate, and it's gonna spread. They're gonna continue to support.
Hmm. Mm. Well, who knows where I'll be in a year from now?
Who knows?
Who knows? You got to keep going.
Mm,
Can't give up.
I believe that.
Hmm.
So I was thinking of something to ask you. Mm. So how long you been single? Are you single? I just
Mm.
assumed. Sorry, bitch. If you got
Well,
one.
actually, no, I've been single last February 2021.
Ain't that for a minute?
Hmm? What'd you say?
I said that's a pretty good minute.
Yeah, it's been a minute.
Probably since you started this, huh?
Nope. Before this, I couldn't even do this with a relationship.
That's what I was saying.
Yeah, I couldn't do it. It would have been. This requires so much of me. I can't be in a relationship. Or somebody will be like, "Oh, I don't want you on these couches with these women."
Yeah.
And then I'd be real flirtatious too, like
Really? I don't think you flirted.
not with you, but like
Oh,
some
well, some women you be flirting.
like the posts that I make, like or like when I be with the group of women, like I just be playing. You know what I'm saying? I just be like in character for real. Like I don't really be trying these girls for real. Like, but I might say slick shit, and I don't think a girl be like, I don't need nobody telling me I can't be doing that. This is just me. This is how I gotta be. So,
I'm gonna start talking like that. I don't need no nigga telling me what I can and can't be doing. It's just me. That's how I gotta be.
but that's real though.
I know it just sounds so liberating when men say it, but you don't never hear a woman say that. Like, nah,
Say that shit, cause that
like,
shit, you motherfucker be trying to control you.
nigga, man,
I mean,
can't have no nigga trying to tell me I can't sit on no couch and drink wine with a nigga.
feel me? Fuck, especially when they pretty, cause ain't nobody that been on this couch is everybody's been attractive.
No, they've been beautiful. That's why I was like, that's why I assumed you were single.
Yeah, I'm definitely single. I think I'm gonna be single for like another.
You don't know how long you gonna be single.
But
Or you finna play
I'm
that good single.
preventing it.
Okay,
I'm preventing like
that's awareness.
yeah. I don't
So you have somebody that you might like that could be, but you've been like fighting it.
you.
It's not me. You just met me.
I know I just had to throw that
Yeah, there you go talking shit. You see how you?
I ain't gonna say I don't want to say that on camera because people might
Okay,
yeah.
you can. Yeah, well, whatever. I don't care.
I mean I have people that I like for sure,
Mm.
but can I if I say I'm gonna be in a relationship with them, I don't know. Who knows?
He like you, girl. He just
Yeah,
afraid.
I'm not afraid though.
He afraid you gonna be tripping.
I feel like I got too much love to give, and I don't want nobody abusing my love. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't.
Oh,
Everybody can't. Everybody not supposed to have this shit. You
oh,
know what I'm saying? So like,
that's fine.
chill.
What make your love so special that not to say it's not. I'm saying what make you feel like they gonna like everybody can't have it. What is it that's so
I mean, I understand women. I understand how to treat women. I'm just I don't want to sound like cocky or nothing. I just
be confident?
yeah, I'm confident. I'm just I'm a well-rounded person and I'm very attentive. I could be selfish sometimes, but
What's your sign?
Leo,
Mm.
only selfish because of me.
Bitches always be like, "What's your sign?" Mm. Don't even
Don't
know
know nothing.
shit.
Don't know nothing.
Don't know shit. What's your sign? Aquarius. Oh,
What's
okay.
your sign?
I'm an Aries.
Yeah, I had an Aries before. She was a little
Aggressive.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, aggressive and like
That's what I said. See, I learned that about myself though. That's why I lower my tone.
I'm gonna start asking everybody that come on the show what their sign because people when I ask that like people really be in the comments like, oh, Aries gang and Cancer gang. Oh my god, I knew she was it.
Aries women are aggressive though, but we're like tomboys and we are very aggressive for our what we want. Like I ain't never been a bum ass Aries bitch.
That's her. That's definitely her.
Yeah. She exactly going after what she want and gonna achieve it and dead spot on. We can't act like niggas though.
She was definitely the homie.
Yeah.
She was the homie before she became my girlfriend.
Yep. Oh, I think I saw that episode
Yeah.
when we were talking about the friend
Yes.
that you shouldn't have crossed lines with.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She was so strong.
That's us.
Not saying I got nothing against like Aries, but
What you mean by strong? What she do
um,
strong? Like what made her stronger than? Because I was just somewhere else with a group of guys and they were like, "You're so feminine." And I was like, "Really? Never heard that before."
uh, this is probably like the acting kicked in.
You think I'm feminine too,
I don't get any type of masculinity from you.
or strong? I don't think I'm masculine, but I think
I don't get.
oh okay, maybe that's good. I'm stepping into my femininity
That's a good
because
thing.
I definitely done been the bro.
I could sense that though. Like you just seem like the homie.
Yeah,
That's just the vibe I get from you. You
yeah, for sure.
just be kicking it like a nigga. You know what I'm saying, but
I'm working on being softer.
You should.
I'm
Niggas don't
trying.
like that.
I know.
Oh, okay.
I know. That's why I'm working on it.
Mm-hmm.
Cause I definitely like my first serious relationship. I used to be like, hey,
Hey,
like, hey, so you just gonna walk in here and not kiss me? The fuck? Like, you know what I mean? I would talk to a nigga like a nigga.
I don't know. Sometimes it's cool though. Like, I like that shit. Like it's cool when, cause you want your girlfriend to be the homie for real.
Yeah, I
But
would, but then sometimes I think as I got older, I realized like, no, I want to be so, especially when I became more of like a boss woman
mm-hmm,
in the world. I hate that word too. I never want to be a boss. I want to be a leader.
mm-hmm.
I don't want to be a boss. That's so masculine. That's so hard, and they dehumanize the boss. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I want to be a leader, but when I come home, I don't want to be that. I want to be soft. So I'm learning how to be soft naturally. So when I do meet the next man, he doesn't take me as, well, you so strong. I didn't think you needed shit.
You know, I used to tell my girlfriend that, my ex. She was like, I'm not strong.
I'm not strong. I'm just, what else am I gonna do? Sit in the corner and cry like a little bitty bitch?
But
Like,
on the exterior though, she would be like this tough ass chick. Like
we gotta work on that.
she'd be the toughest chick and be crying to me and shit. Like
Yeah, and
pick one.
that's what my ex felt. Like I didn't think you needed anything because you got it all together. And it's like I'm holding it all together by a
Yeah.
fucking thread because no one's come to help me.
Hmm,
Aries women, we gotta be soft.
I do. What do you think about soft men?
Mm. I think it's okay. I think there is times where it's okay to be soft. I think both men and women, we have it should be times where we are able to be soft and vulnerable. But I can't take no man who can't roll up his sleeves, get shit done,
Mhm.
or you too pretty, you can't get your shoes dirty and shit. Cause I'm a tougher girl, so it's like I got skin elbows right now. You know what I mean? Of some bullshit. So I don't want to feel like, man. And I was raised by lesbians, so I don't want to be like, man, my mama tougher than you, pussy ass nigga.
Puss ass nigga. That's that Atlanta shit. Puss ass nigga.
That's some real little shit. If I feel like no, I can't. I can't feel like pussy ass nigga. But it's okay for my man to cry.
Hmm.
It's okay for my man to be vulnerable in an intimate setting. We talking about our feelings. It's okay for him to let me know that hurt my feelings, or I'm not okay. I think that's cool. That's human. You're human. But when some shit need to be done, I don't want to hear shit about you can't get your shoes dirty and shit. Man, fuck all that. Cause that's when I turn into a hood nigga.
Hmm. If a nigga, if you were out with your man and a nigga called you a bitch, what would you expect your man to do?
Who called me a bitch? My man?
Nah.
I don't know. He good. He's supposed to be like, who the fuck is you talking to?
Hmm.
Hey man, or even not even like that. You can address the man and correct the man as a gentleman. You like, that's my lady. You don't, who is you? You gonna respect her.
Hmm.
Now apologize. Like you can do it that way. Or you can be like, hey, folk, who the fuck is you talking to like that, bruh? Either one cool with me. Long as that nigga get checked.
Yeah, for sure.
As long as that nigga know that shit is not okay. I don't care how you do it. He'll be like, bro, I got that heat on me, bro. I don't know where the fuck I'm from, shawty.
Man, you're a character. You funny as fuck.
Cause that's real shit. How I'm gonna cause I'm gonna be like, who the fuck is you? I need him to be like, babe, I got this.
Mhm,
Who the fuck is you talking to? Or you could be like, that's not how you talk to. This is a grown woman right here. This is my lady. You're not finna address her as that.
mhm,
She ain't do nothing. Cause I'm not gonna never disrespect nobody for them to just call me a bitch.
mhm. I had to learn that. When I was a little kid, when I was like 13, I didn't know what to do in them situations. And one time I just bitched out and I was like, Brian, let that shit happen again. I'm ready to kill a nigga next time. But as I got older, it was like, okay, it's different ways to handle a
It's
situation like
different
that.
ways to handle it.
You ain't just always got to prove yourself to your girl because you really just proving yourself to your girl. Like, I ain't no bitch. So I'm gonna do whatever it takes. Whatever that, I might crash out, I might shoot this nigga, whatever it might take. to show you
And
like,
see, as a woman, I don't want my man to be put in that position where he's putting us in danger
yeah,
or himself in harm's way of
yeah,
possibly taking the shit too far or going to prison or going to jail. That's why I'm like, you could correct him in a different way,
mm-hmm,
but he definitely needs to be corrected because now he think he can try me and you.
mm-hmm,
He think you a pussy ass nigga for real. Like I just called you a bitch in front of your man. Your man ain't say shit.
mm,
They definitely finna try him. They gonna rob you, nigga. As soon as I'm not around, they gonna think I'm the man. They gonna rob this nigga as soon as I leave and go in the gas station. So I think that it's important for you to let them know that we are not to be played with.
mm-hmm.
But it's a way to do it, and I never want you to be put in harm's way or end up going to jail behind some stupid shit.
Because once you go to jail,
At least try so I could be like, no, babe, fuck him. Come on, fuck
I,
that.
you got it. Yeah,
Yeah, yeah,
see you next
yeah,
time, bro.
yeah.
Yeah,
Make me feel safe.
save me, baby,
Yeah,
please.
yeah.
Mm. Yeah, I ain't crashing out for no
You know, crash out.
crashing out.
A real woman ain't gonna want you to crash out. Not over no murder.
I didn't heard different opinions on this. Maybe I don't slap the hell out that nigga. Or you better shoot. Like I done heard some crazy shit. Like
Shoot this nigga. It's words. You done been called a bitch before?
every day by your homegirl,
Bitch.
just a word.
Yeah, it's just a word. Nah, I don't want you to crash out over it. No, for sure. But I definitely do want you to like stand up for me. I want to feel safe.
For sure.
I think that's important. And I think men need to know that it's more than physical ways of making a woman feel safe.
How so?
You can make me feel emotionally safe to share my emotions and things that I feel. Like if I tell you how I feel and you aren't listening or you tell me I'm tripping, even if it ain't got nothing to do with you,
Right.
you just dismiss my feelings. I don't feel safe sharing my feelings with you.
Mm,
Um, there's intimacy, sexually safe. I want to be able to try things with you, but if you like dominating the bedroom and only give a fuck about you, I don't feel safe enough to be open and vulnerable with you.
mm-hmm.
Like safe means be creating the right atmosphere for things to exist, whether you agree with them or not.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's when the emotional safety comes in. Like you might not agree with my perspective on this, or you might not agree with, even if it's a say we get into it in a relationship, you might not agree with my take on it, but to just dismiss me and tell me I'm tripping, I'm not safe to express myself with you because you're going to dismiss me. Women need safety in not just physical ways, but emotionally, sexually, physically,
Mentally.
mentally.
I think that's why I'm like the perfect nigga because I just I'm just I just pay attention. Like
You pay attention.
hell yeah. That's why I can't be this open with everybody. People take advantage of that shit. Like, oh, I got me one of these niggas. No, no. I need somebody that's really like that deserves this shit for real.
hmm So, what would you say your flaws are? Since you're so perfect, everybody got flaws. Perfect and
Um,
imperfect.
I think being selfish because I could be so in tune with like what I got going on. I kind of like neglect the person and be like, I kind of forget,
Mm-hmm.
and I let work come first.
That's fair.
And you just had to tell me like snap me back like damn my bad. But I really haven't got too many flaws. I would have to ask somebody.
All his bitches comment below. What you think his flaws are?
uh,
I
maybe
could be
not.
selfish. I think that's a fire sign thing. We are fire. Aries and
Mm,
Leos are fire. So we're in Sagittarius. We're the three fire signs. So we burn on our own. We kind of don't need much.
mhm,
We dance to, fire. Think about how fire exists without
yeah,
anybody. A fire can burn whether something near it or not. It could just be going. So I think that that's like we can be so engulfed in our own that we will forget. And we're so ambitious. Most fire signs are very ambitious, focused.
now she knows zodiacs.
Mhm.
But I would say communication too. Like I don't really communicate my feelings. I would say that. Like if I'm feeling a way, I won't bring it up. I won't address it. You would have to like drag it out of me for real.
Why not?
I
Do
don't.
you not feel emotionally safe? Have you not felt that?
I don't think so. I don't. No.
See, that's major. Because you shouldn't have to carry that around every day. You should feel safe enough to express how you feel without fear of being rejected or fear of being put down or dismissed.
Hmm.
Like knowing that I can tell this person how I feel and what's bothering me, and they're going to hear and receive it and not flip it and twist it and turn it into their own shit or take it out on me or use what I'm saying against me later.
Hmm.
That's a major thing. It's like I told you that in confidence. I told you that this is how I felt because I wanted you to understand me, not for you to use it, save it for ammo.
Yeah.
That's weird as fuck.
Hmm.
Niggas be doing that.
I think that's why niggas don't stress themselves too, though. They don't know how, and then they don't want to be looked at different. Oh, I'm supposed to tell you how I feel. Like, oh damn, I was sad about this, or I cried about this, and I don't know. Maybe I don't. Do you feel like you give your man a safe space to be vulnerable?
I do.
Mm.
My ex, I think I definitely gave him a safe space to be vulnerable. That was the most vulnerable. Mm, he was the most vulnerable man that I have ever been with.
Yeah.
I think I did a good job of in that relationship. Yeah.
Okay. Well, one day I'll get to that.
I think it takes work on both parts.
I believe that.
Hmm.
I think my next relationship probably gonna be my last.
Think so?
Yeah, I'm done.
We always say that.
No, I'm serious. But see, I get to pick and choose. Well, I ain't saying you don't, but I'm gonna make sure the person that I choose to be with, this is it. Like, I'm not just gonna just hop in any relationship. The relationship I choose is it.
How will you know it's it? How do men know it's it?
Um, it's the connection, the energy. Mine is off connection. Like,
You don't feel like you can have a connection with anybody?
no, it's a certain type of connection.
Mm.
Like, you really gotta be like on my like friend. Like, it has to be that first. Because if we're not friends and we're just in a relationship, I can't just say certain shit. Like, I might slip up and call you a bitch on some funny shit. Like, hey, bitch, shut up. Or like on some funny shit though, for real. Like, my best relationships have been like when I can call her a bitch without no type of like emotion, and she don't feel no type of way. But it's like I'm not like trying you. I'm not disrespecting you. It's just me being funny.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't want to get fucking people say to me. Like, it don't bother me.
Mm-hmm.
Niggas call me a bitch. Like, they feel some type of way. Like,
Yeah,
no, I don't care. If we have that relationship. Now, if you trying to disrespect me, it's different.
I ain't calling no man no bitch. I'm never gonna be like you bitch ass nigga.
See, that's different. You bitch ass
Mm-mm.
nigga. No. But if you was saying on some funny shit, damn bitch. I don't know. I don't know how to say it, but
Yeah,
it just depends on the situation. But
yeah.
I had to have that
The
friendship first.
context.
Yeah, the context. It gotta be that first. And then we can grow into like now we just together. We already friends. We already got this connection. We got this bond without any type of title or without any commitment. And now when we finally like we're together, just like I just still got my homie.
Yeah.
And if I ain't got
That's
that,
the hard part though, because that's how my last relationship started as friends. And then I felt like when he got comfortable, he treated me too much like a friend and not like his woman.
yeah, you gotta find the balance though.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's like I am your girlfriend. You know that, right?
right. You still gotta be sweet. Still gotta be like
Yeah, I'm not your homeboy. Yeah.
right. But a lot of niggas want that though. But it's you gotta have
You got to
that
be able to
balance.
balance
Yeah, you have
for
to.
sure.
Gotta separate the two sometimes. Like, yeah, she could be the homie during the day, but at night, like,
Treat me like a woman.
yeah, I just love women.
And that's okay. I think that we are so hyper focused on being in committed relationships when we should just be focused on our journey. And this is new me talking.
No, that's so serious. It's
Like,
so real.
I think we should just be focused on our own growth and journey. And I think that the right person at the right time will come and it will help your journey. it
That's the
won't
fact.
feel like it's taking you away from it or taking you off
Right.
track.
Right.
And I think when that is it, and when that's there,
Right.
then you know that that's who you're supposed to be with.
When people hear me speak, they always feel like I say that I'm rejecting relationships. Like when I'm like, oh, I ain't doing no relationships. I ain't. It's not that I don't want a relationship. It's just like I'm not looking for it. I'm really kind of focused, and I already know like one day I'm gonna cross paths with somebody that just aligns with what the hell I got going on, and vice versa.
Yeah,
And that's just how it's gonna happen.
that's how I feel. Like when you were like, "Oh, what are you looking for?" I'm not looking
Right.
right now. I'm really focused on me and growing and cause as a woman too, when you get in a relationship, you pour so much into like that. You so focused on the relationship that you kind of lose focus and sight on
Hmm.
you as a your own individual and your own career and everything. So I'm really soaking up this time to not have to care or give a fuck about nobody else but me. I ain't gotta worry about if a nigga ate. I don't gotta worry about none of that shit.
Damn.
You know?
Feed me, shawty.
I'm not doing that right now.
Mm.
You better come full.
Hilarious.
I ain't gonna lie to you.
I feel the same way though. I ain't gotta worry about nobody. I ain't gotta wake up like send a good morning text. I ain't gotta do none of that. I ain't gotta worry about nothing.
I don't gotta worry about what I'm picking out cute to go to bed in. Like all the bullshit that we stress ourselves out about women as women, I don't have to worry about that. And I don't wanna have to worry about it right now.
What a wonderful feeling. Gotta worry about self first.
Yeah.
Because you don't even people don't even be they don't have their self together first. And how can you even get in a relationship if you don't even if you're not you don't gotta be perfect, but some shit gotta be together.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like it's just the basics.
Right.
You gotta know where you headed in life. You gotta be on that motherfucking path. You gotta be
And
have a
I'm still grieving. And like part of grieving is sometimes I don't know when the fuck I'm gonna be sad.
right.
I don't wanna just have to now I gotta go home and act like everything cool cause I don't want him to think I'm tripping about nothing. You know, like I want to feel what I feel in my moment and not care about how anybody else thinks about what I'm feeling
Yeah.
or what I'm going through.
Mm-hmm.
Fuck everybody
Fuck everybody.
in the most polite way.
I woke up crying today. It was so weird.
Oh, what do you think it was?
I had a dream about my friend dying.
Oh, that sucks.
I know. I was like pouring crying. I didn't know what the fuck. I was crying in my dreams and I woke up and I just was crying. I was like, damn, what the fuck? Then I texted him like, bro, I called him first. His phone was going to voicemail. I was like, bro, you all right? But a recent, my homie just died a couple days ago in Miami.
I'm sorry to hear that.
Tragedy. So at first we thought it was a murder because he was just in his apartment dead. And then they checked his key file, like, ain't nobody been up here. He ain't left his spot since Tuesday. All right, well, damn, what happened? So they end up going in his phone, and he got cameras in his crib, and they seen him playing with a gun in his crib, and they said that he accidentally shot himself.
Oh my god.
And then now we're saying it's suicide.
Damn.
Like they went through his phone and seen like a couple messages, and like he was really depressed, and we never knew.
Damn.
But I would always be around this nigga, and I'd be like, bro, why this nigga always fucked up? This nigga be fucked up.
Yeah, and that's a lot of niggas. You know how many niggas are depressed right now
He-
in the club,
Yeah,
doing drugs, drinking, and you think your homie just like the party, he a party animal. No, that nigga is trying to escape some shit,
fighting demons and shit.
fighting demons that you don't even know about, but because we don't normalize talking about it.
Yeah.
That's why I'm like, it's okay for a man to talk about his feelings.
Hmm.
It's okay for a man to cry. It's okay for you to get that shit out. Because to carry it around, you gonna be fighting it and trying to escape it. And when you try to escape what's going on instead of going through it, you run into drug habits and
Hmm.
alcohol problems and fucking spending all night in the club and talking to me as a waitress and pouring your heart out, drunk as hell and fighting. And you find all these ways to escape what you really feel because you ain't found no way or nobody you could talk to go through those feelings with.
Yeah.
So I feel like every black man out there, every black man, I don't care about the rest, every black man out there needs somebody that they can talk to and feel emotionally safe with. And if you don't have that, pay $100 for a therapist. Therapy ain't nothing but 100, 125 at max. per session. Get that shit out.
Hmm. Especially getting it out with nobody, like somebody that you don't know, and you can just like they won't judge you. It's like I can walk away and it's like shit. I
I
hope
got therapy tomorrow.
for real.
Yes.
Mm.
Because sometimes you do want to know, like, one, this is covered in HIPAA law. You cannot bring this shit up again, and you're not gonna use it against me. You know what I mean? You're not harboring my feelings and emotionals for later emotional ammo. You know what I mean? Sometimes it feel better to just get it out with a stranger.
Mhm.
Therapy ain't weird. They ain't even gonna tell you nothing for real. They just there to let you talk and ask you questions to get to how you really feel.
Yeah,
They're not there to diagnose you or tell you something wrong with you or tell you you wrong or you tripping. They there to help you walk through your emotions and get it out. Cause it's not good. If you, it's like a tea kettle. You just waiting to go off.
yeah. Mm. I'm glad I don't have to rely on drugs. I ain't really going through shit, but I might need therapy for like just to try to find some type of healing, like my mom. Cause I don't know when the fuck that's gonna happen. I don't know when I'm gonna heal from that. Maybe if I don't even know if it's ever gonna happen, but maybe I should try therapy.
I don't think it ever will, from what I hear. Cause my losing my uncle, like I said, I was raised by lesbians. So my uncle was my dad. So I literally lost my dad this year. And from what I hear, it don't get no better. I hear that you just with grief, time goes on and you learn to live with the pain.
Just mask it.
Mhm.
Yeah, yeah, cause it's there for sure.
It's there. And sometimes it don't. Some days it might not bother you. Some days you might not think about it as much. But when you do, that shit hurt.
Mm.
That's at least how I feel.
I really felt good crying today, though. I ain't gonna lie. I didn't want my homeboy to die, but like I ain't had tears come out in a minute. I was like, God,
A good cry is almost as therapeutic as a good laugh.
it is. It definitely was. I ain't gonna lie to you. I was just like, damn.
Feel like, woo, glad I got that out.
Yeah,
Now I
yeah.
can start my fucking day.
Hell yeah.
Cry. Cry in the car. Cry in the shower. Cry wherever you at right now. If you need to let that shit out, it's okay. Ain't no point of holding that shit in. You can literally have a heart attack from holding all that shit in.
Mm, mm, mm.
I'm interested, huh?
Very entertaining.
I'm talking shit. You probably like all the bitches think that.
Mm.
All you bitches think y'all cool.
No, nobody actually verbally asked or said it.
Well, I like my ego stroked every now and then too.
Oh, for sure. They have like different like waves, like it's like up tempo, down tempo. It's like you can be funny, you can be real serious.
That's good. That mean nigga not gonna get bored.
For sure.
I don't think I ever heard nobody say that.
Cool.
Have anybody ever told you like I'm bored in this relationship?
To me,
Hmm.
uh-uh. I'm a funny motherfucker. I'm funny as hell.
Yeah,
Fun nigga, I'm spontaneous. I do anything. I don't give a fuck what it is.
that's that fire.
Maybe not bungee jump. I probably would bungee jump.
Bungee jump. I've skydived before.
Oh, I mean skydive. I will, but
I've done it.
gotta
I don't think I'll do it again. That shit hurt.
skydiving. What hurt? The air?
The air. I don't know if it's because I got asthma or what. I could not fucking breathe. My face being all pulled back and shit. Then the rope yanking you from the gravity. That shit hurt. It was not pleasant.
It's been a great conversation.
It has. I appreciate you for letting me come on your platform.
I appreciate you coming.
Talk my shit.
I had nothing to ask you.
Nothing.
Not one question. Oh, the only question I did want to ask you was the body. Like, did you ever think about getting your body done?
Oh, that I thought you was about to say about the movie.
Nope. Nope. Because when I seen you paid, I was like, damn, she natural. And
Thick.
I didn't say that. I just said natural. Yeah. I wonder if she ever wanted to get her body done. And how did she feel about that?
What makes you think that though? You feel like I need my body done? No, you told me to say natural, but I'm saying looking at me, do it be like she look like a bitch that need her body done. I wonder if she ever considered it.
No. No. I just looked at you like she's natural. And I wonder, like, does seeing other women get their body done, like, does that, you know, cross your mind? Like, damn,
I
like,
think every woman has thought about getting their body done. It ain't even about another woman. It's like, oh, that you can fix that now.
that's crazy. Damn.
Let me go get that shit sucked out, lifted up and tucked, or whatever the fuck.
Well, I got these teeth. I can't not nobody for doing what they trying to do. Shit, do you? These teeth was the best investment I ever made. Not that my teeth was fucked up, but
But you feel more confident,
made for TV.
and you didn't do it for nobody else.
Mm-mm.
You.
Yeesh.
Nah, ain't no woman gonna take you serious and wife you up because you got, just.
They want to wipe me up more.
I'm just kidding.
Shit.
That's how y'all niggas be talking like, ain't no nigga gonna take you serious because you got your body
That's
done.
not true though. They will. It's just how you. It's just
It's how you carry yourself and where the spaces that you're in and the type of
yeah.
men that you're going after.
That is very true. Because if you're still going around the same niggas that you've been attracting,
Yeah,
then what's different? You're still gonna get the same niggas. They're still gonna treat you the same.
yeah.
If you put yourself in a new circle,
Or if you going around them niggas that only date them type of girls and want to run through them type of girls,
yeah,
but you ain't gonna be no different.
so true.
I think that's a lot of women problem. You are not different, sweetie. That man's patterns and his habits are his patterns and his habits
Hmm.
for a reason. You ain't finna change shit.
I have nothing against it though. Like I talk to women with their bodies on. That's nothing.
For sure. Are you late for your event?
Hmm.
I'm holding you up.
No, that's David Shantz
I'll answer. I know him.
on the podcast. Bro, oh, just chilling
Hey, David.
in the middle of an interview. She
Yes,
she
can you hear me?
she told me to.
Brii. Hey, David. I told him, I was like, oh, am I holding you up? Who's calling you? He was like, this David. I said, answer it. I
It got real spicy.
it did not get real spicy. It did not.
That couch, man. What's up though? Yes, so we started tracking it. I think it's on one. I think it's on 2 episodes so far. Um, it's well, the first one I can remember it was the 6 minute mark. I can send it to you. And then the second one I don't know off the top of my head, and then I have another one releasing tomorrow, no Thursday, which would be probably like in the first 6 7 minutes. So I'll send you like the link, and I'll send you like the time stamp. Yes, I do. All right, for sure. All right, the goat himself.
Yes, I love David.
Yeah, people tell me like I'm like the what they say? They say he like the what did they say? I don't know. It's like I'm the street version of him, or I'm like the
The hood version, David.
something like that.
Probably.
Yeah, I'm coming to take over. This shit just
Take over then.
yeah, it's mine.
Do it.
They don't even know what's coming.
It take a lot of work. And you have clearly invested in yourself. It's quality.
They don't know what's coming.
You consistent. I tried it. That shit is hard
Hmm.
and frustrating. I did a whole podcast with no sound. You know how pissed I was?
Man, I didn't do that before too. Man, I done pissed off this shit didn't come out right. I'm like, God damn.
Wait, are you rolling?
Yeah.
No.
I
How
never
you
stopped.
know? I don't see no red light.
I see the red light.
Oh,
Oh, I'm paying attention.
okay.
But I had to like the reason I had to do all this today, like it took me like an hour and a half. I had to take a nap after this shit. Cause like I do downstairs and upstairs and I had to take everything from upstairs and put it together and
Crazy.
I was tired, bro.
It's a lot of work.
It is. And so it be days where I don't even want to do this shit. But I be like, but when I don't post, when I skip them days, when I'm not, if I tell people I'm gonna post, I'm gonna have a video for them every Thursday, and I go on YouTube and well they go on YouTube and it's not there, they gonna write me like, hey, like
What the fuck the video in?
what happened, bro? Like we need you. I took 2 weeks off one time. Like, bro, you all right? Like we need the content, and I didn't know it was like that important to people for real. But
You got an audience and they listening and they waiting for it.
I realized that.
Feed the streets.
Oh, I'm gonna feed them. One thing about it, two things for sure. I am going to feed them. And it's not that I even want to gain nothing from it. I feel like I'm helping. I'm helping niggas. Shit, I'm gonna keep doing this shit.
Cause something in every podcast, the guest has said something that moved somebody.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
They have said something that touched somebody, or they felt like, dang, that's exactly how I feel. I just never heard nobody say it like that.
Mm-hmm.
People need to hear that shit.
For sure. How do you think you're helping people with your podcast, with your show, or just entertainment?
Nobody ever asked me that. I think I am helping people with my voice because by showing up as my authentic self, I'm giving other black women the space to be their authentic selves.
Mm-hmm.
So if I could show up and be vulnerable or
Yeah.
tell my truth or say how I really feel in the moment, I'm letting you know that the fact that I'm doing it on TV,
Mm-hmm.
that you can do it in the car, you could do it at your workplace, you could do it in your household. You can show up and be yourself authentically no matter where you are. So that's what I hope to do.
Mm-hmm.
And I hope from my mistakes, my experiences, my pain, you might can learn something or feel heard.
Mm-hmm.
If you relate to me, hopefully you feel heard. Hopefully you feel seen because there's somebody else there out there just like you.
I could see you in your light. Like I could see exactly what you're going for. Like I could see you being. I see it.
Thank you. I want it. I think I see it, but I think people see it clearer than I see it.
Same with me. I can't see what people see. People be
Yeah.
like, bro, I know like next. I got on the phone with this nigga the other day. I don't know him from a can of paint. He was with my homie. He was like, bro, it's an honor to be on the phone with you. Like, bro, I know like this time next year you're gonna be like multi-millionaire. Like you go like he was just saying so many positive things. And
You like I know it because I'm doing it,
yeah,
but I don't.
you don't know what
I hear you though.
right. Like when people see you on your show, like you look bigger than what you probably think. Like you look like you on like, maybe not Steve Harvey level, but like you probably headed there.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? That like you kind of stand out amongst all of them for real.
I've
Like
heard that before. What you think it is though?
it's just your personality. Like you're just more open. Like your character comes out, and with them, I don't like you're just the star for real. I don't know what it is, but with them, I would say like they not as as not in character, but they're just not as like
Comfortable?
free. Like it's just like natural to you. And maybe to them, maybe with them, it seems like it's work, or it seems like they're
They're
at a
doing a
job.
job.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and with you, it's like
I live for this.
you do this.
I'm excited
Yeah,
every time the camera come on.
yeah, you be passionate with like the shit you say, the questions you ask. Like it's different.
I appreciate that.
You're welcome.
I genuinely feel that way.
But we got to end the show because it's been 2 hours.
Damn, it's been 2 hours.
Yes, it has.
We talked a long ass time. Hopefully, we help somebody out there.
You talked a long time. So tell me Instagram. Tell them where they can find you. Tell them what the movie, show.
Yes. So follow me on all social media platforms. Brie is the name. It's BRISTHENAME. That's Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, all that shit. And then and YouTube. Also, You can catch me on the radio if you're local to Atlanta on Streets 94.5 every Saturday and Sunday. And you
What time?
12 on Saturdays is 10 to 2, Sundays 12 to 3. And then you can also catch me on TV on Black Girl Stuff, which airs every Tuesday night if you got regular cable on at 9 p.m. But if not, you can download the app, which is free, and it premieres on the app Wednesdays at 5. But the movie that I've been talking about, Scheme Queens, it drops November 10th for 48 hours only. If you missed that, it is coming to a network near you, but you can catch all the details on schemequeens.com. That's scheme like we scheming. Schemequeens.com. That's our movie. If you hear it, if you see it, just shout me out, support it, show some love. Be like, hey, I know Shawty that made
That was up. It's been an honor. I want to look back at this episode and be like, yo, I had the honor of having this woman on my podcast because I know you're gonna like do really big things.
It's an honor being here. I'm proud of you. Like, I thought you had been doing this way longer than a year.
Hmm.
The fact that you've come this far in a year and you are doing great things, it's an honor to be here. Because you are going to be where they say you're going to be at. It's coming.
Yeah, it's destiny.
You are already doing it. You doing numbers.
Thank you.
Keep supporting him. Support me. Support real motherfuckers.
9.99, Shawty.
9.99.
9.99, Shawty. 9.99. That's all it costs, man.
That's all it costs.
And if you ain't got it, it's gonna come on network.
It's going to come on network. It's top of the year, 2023.
We can't wait. We can't wait for that, man. 9.99, man.
Yeah. You got that little funky ass $10. That's for you and your girl.
A little dime sack.
Right.
Yeah.
Go to dime sacks ain't even that much no more. The weed more expensive than that. But look, grab the bud, grab you some good wine, go to the Dollar Tree, stock up on snacks, Chipotle, Chick-fil-A, whatever y'all gonna eat for dinner, and pick out on the couch and watch a good movie that you and your girl can like.
Mhm. Thank you.
I appreciate you.
All right, we out. Until we meet next time. Rich and Unemployed, the podcast, number one podcast in the world. And I'll see y'all later. Good Lord.
That was a good interview. It felt comfortable. It wasn't even an interview. We were just talking.
That's how they need to be.